I am. I'm Andy Bowman. I'm with the Grand Valley Metro Council and the Lower Grand Organization of Watersheds, which is sponsored by Metro Council. And I've been involved in the group that's kind of pulled together the stretches from Saranac and Lyons all the way down to Grand Haven. So I get to do some of these kinds of duties. I will be joining the group as a paddler on Saturday morning, but for the next couple of days, I'm going to be kind of helping out here or there with this kind of stuff. So that's who I am. We have a good day of paddling ahead of us here. It looks like, as far as weather goes, it looks like we're going to be having a fairly good repeat of yesterday up until later in the day. So they're talking about a chance of rain later in the day today, and then they're talking about going on from there. So you might want to think about if you have some rain gear to bring it along. I don't know if it's gonna start before you get to hazy cloud, but it might be something you want to consider that way. One of the things that I was asked about was for the new people who are joining today. I don't know if there's been any kind of a routine for finding out who you are, but let's go ahead and start one now. For the people who are just starting today, just raise your hands.
Wow.
And I would say let's go through all your names, but we probably better not do that. But we'll do that on the river. Okay, get to know one another on the river, and welcome to the trip, and we hope you enjoy it. Today we have the same river master as yesterday, George Raymer. George, can you stand up? There he is over here.
George! Yeah.
Apparently George used to do this stretch as in 2000 and as a
youth. Yeah, growing up we take trips down the Grand from Ionia to Saranac or Saranac to Lowell.
So he can.
Or we take out at home, which is about 2.5 miles down the river from here.
So I'll give you the floor in a second, and you can share some of those ideas about the river. And we're also going to have as suite today. Who is that?
John McCubbin. John McCubbin.
John McCubbin is going to be our suite today. The patient at the back of the line, basically. We also wanted to announce. There's an announcement from the Project Lakewell folks right here. You want to go ahead and just say something?
Yep, we're putting in the Gabaguachi, the 400-pound, 24-foot big canoe, and so we need some helping hands to put it in when we're done here. Lynn Johnson is in charge, and she's Makwa Bear in costumes, so you find her. She's at the canoe right now, getting things ready. So we sure could use a little help.
Absolutely.
Keep us away from the trees.
By the way, Project Lakewell is volunteering most of their services. We're picking up, mileage for them essentially and feeding them once in a while. But they are a tremendous resource, educational resource, and will bring even more attention to our expedition. And we want to really, really thank them for being here. They went to great lengths to be here and work with us. So we appreciate it. And throughout the next 5 days, when you see Lynn or any other Project Lakewell person in, historic regalia, go up and say thank you very much. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah. Very good. Thanks for coming. And as far as the day goes here, we're going to be taking out at the Lowell Fairgrounds. And there's a walk up the hill to, I don't know if it goes past their fairgrounds, but there's a walk up the hill where their fire department is housed, and that's where you're going to be having lunch today. I won't be able to be there, unfortunately. I've got a meeting today, but there will be some folks there to meet up with you at the shore. And then we're going to be launching at 1:30 and coming into Chief Hazy Cloud hopefully around 5 o'clock. It could be sooner than that, but I think yesterday we were pretty close, at least at the tail end of the group with our time. So that's what we might want to look at. Okay, let's go ahead and get our River Master briefing now. George, if you want to talk to us about the stretch of river we're going to be going through.
Andy, before George takes over,
Yeah.
you may have talked about this. We screwed up the picture yesterday. We had camera malfunction.
Oh, no.
Two cameras, one the battery died, the other one,
What happened?
one camera, the battery died. The one you used, for some reason, the fast advance came out blurred.
Oh.
So, and we've identified another bridge which is immediately downstream of where we put in after lunch.
Where's Mike?
So we've got more shells for Mike and
Okay, one thing, we've got this figured out, and thanks to Chuck Amboy, everybody. We're gonna go downstream of the bridge, turn around and paddle upstream. Better boat control, better formation, no more rock'em sock'em robots, okay? It's only taken us 3 of these trips to finally figure out that might be the way to do it. So we'll go down just past the bridge, turn around, and then paddle up. I think we'll have better boat control. We'll try it that way, see how it
Well,
goes.
that's not a lot better than paddling back upstream to Ione.
we did consider that option though.
We're going back upstream, Sid?
Yeah, we're going back upstream. And that's gonna be a roll
Yeah,
for the pictures we're gonna take?
yeah, right down the street.
And we'll try to have our cameraman down there for that too. So.
That's after lunch.
Yes, after lunch.
After lunch.
Let's give George the floor, guys.
The river is pretty shallow in some sections. The river's up a little bit now, so I don't think anybody will have trouble beaching, but you want to just watch the water as you go down. I've heard that there's a sweeper where we're going to be landing in Lowell. There's a boat launch for the big rowboats that probably want to take the heavier boats out down there. Jim Doty went down there last night. I don't know. Can you explain? Mike Doty?
Yeah. Dawn and I went down and checked it out, and what it is, you'll coming down the river, you'll come across a tree that's about maybe 20 yards out into the river. It's the only one. Just past that tree that's down is a lot of broken up concrete sections, just huge. For those of you that don't care about scratching your boats, you can take right up on them and get out. There's one spot just a few feet around the corner that's sandy, that's good. It'd have to be one at a time for those that care about scratches on their boats. Can't miss it. Can't miss it. Tree down, big, huge concrete, broken up concrete slabs.
Is that downstream from the boat launch?
Just a little.
Okay, because you can take out the boat launch too.
Okay.
Now, the
That'd be the
Project
better
Lakeville
place to
boat,
do it.
are you guys gonna just tie it off in the water?
I
or-
don't know what our plan is.
Okay.
There's a dock down there that they use for the crew boats that would probably work real well
I
for the
can't
big
imagine
boats.
she wants to take it out every night.
I don't think that's
Is the
down
dock
there.
down there for the crew boats?
That gentleman's saying it's not down there.
That
It's
dock's
not.
not there anymore.
The boat launch,
Way downstream past the bridge.
Is that a cement
Oh, okay.
launch or is it gravel?
it's cement, and what do you do with your boats? I mean, that's quite a bit a ways from camp. Would we be leaving them there and then shooting from there in the morning, or taking them over to camp?
We're talking about Lowell right now.
We're talking about
That's just
the whole
one.
launch.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm talking Ada.
Okay.
You mean the tree in the blocks, Rita?
Yes. The get out point. This is not lunch. What I was talking about was the end of the day. Our last stop.
There, we went all the way to 80 yesterday.
What's that? Where? Actually, there is not too far of a
Okay, so do we know?
The one at D&R.